Little prince in outer space can catch a shooting star and sail away. Perhaps one day he'll come your way.
Bonjour, mon ami. You remember how I told you about this one very small planet far out in space called B612, eh? No? Well, it is so small it is very easy to forget. But you do not forget that the little prince lives there. Oui, très bien. See, he is the ruler of this whole tiny world. But of course he only rules himself because he is the only one who lives there, n'est-ce pas? You will remember also, I am sure, how he carefully tends his 3 little volcanoes and lovingly cares for his beautiful rose girl each day. And then he must dance and sing and eat and sleep and do many other important things that keep the ruler of a planet quite busy. But that is only when he is at home. He loves to travel, you know, to fly off to other faraway planets and meet strange and interesting people. Flying with the wild geese taught him how to fly with comets and shooting stars. Well, so, he has visited planets all over the Milky Way. And once he even went as far as Sirius, the dog star. He was most anxious to see that one. But I am sorry to tell you, he did not find even one dog there. Most of all, he loves to visit Earth. And that is where I first met him, right in the middle of the Sahara Desert. I will tell you that story one day very soon, eh? But just now, I wish to tell you about another thrilling trip he made to Earth. He was clinging tightly to the tail of a blazing comet that was streaking downward, hoping it would land him in sunny Spain, or perhaps on a nice warm island in the Caribbean. But voila! He came down in the far north, in the Klondike, famous for its gold mines, on a cold and very rainy day. It was not precisely the vacation he had planned, but he did not complain. Non, non, mon ami. The little prince was curious, you see.
Wow, that's wet. Hi there. I'm the little prince. What's your name? I just came down from another planet, and I'm happy to meet a friend right away. Where do you come from?
You ask too many questions.
We don't have water falling from the sky where I come from.
That's called rain.
And look at the beautiful colored bridge in the sky.
That's a rainbow.
Did some great artist paint it up there, or did it just grow? Hey, where'd you go? I just asked a simple question, and it wasn't personal. You're beautiful, however you got up there. It's that boy. He shouldn't go away and leave a fire burning. Maybe he'll be back soon. Well, I better stay here and watch it till he does.
What do you want? Why did you follow me?
I didn't follow.
You want something.
I want to be friends. On my little planet, I'm all alone. I have no friends.
Aw.
Tell me your name.
Well, okay. It's Randy.
I know why I'm here. Why are you here?
No more of your questions.
Maybe tomorrow. Good night, Randy. Glad I met you.
Yeah, sure.
Time to get up. Randy? Randy? Grab my hand, Randy. I can pull you up. You're awful heavy.
You saved my life! Prince?
What?
Well, I'm gonna be rich pretty soon and live the rest of my life right here.
You're already here.
I know that, but being rich makes it a whole lot better.
Why?
I don't know, 'cause I say so. Quit asking so many questions.
That's the best way to learn things you don't understand.
Seems you don't understand a whole lot.
How are you going to get to be rich pretty soon?
Okay, you want to know where I'm going? I'll tell you. I know where there's a whole bunch of gold just lying there waiting, and I'm on my way to grab it before somebody else does.
How do you know about all that gold?
I live with my aunt and uncle, and I heard them talking about it just yesterday, right after the first rain. They didn't think I heard.
What's rain got to do with it?
You get this gold right after it rains.
Well, it seems to me I heard you have to have a map to find a buried treasure.
It's not buried, it's in a pot. Right there.
At the end of the rainbow?
Right. Let's go get it, partner. My uncle says there's a fortune there, just waiting for anybody to scoop it up.
Wow, he must know where they struck a new mother lode. Wally! Wally!
I hear ya. What's eating you, Gooch?
It's gold, Wally. There's been a new strike, a big one.
Gooch, I think you've been snake bit.
I heard it with my own ears.
Huh, heard what?
2 kids. One of them said his uncle told him there's a whole heap of gold right in that mountain.
Ooh-wee.
See, that rainbow marks the exact spot.
Sounds fishy. Can't listen to a couple of kids.
We've been hunting gold for years and haven't hit it. Maybe we ought to listen to somebody, even kids.
Gooch, you think like a kid.
We'll make them kids lead us to the gold, then grab it.
If that rainbow doesn't stay up there, we'll have to wait till it rains again to find the pot of gold.
That's them.
Well, come on. Up, up. 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 Up it up, Gooch.
Uh-oh, look out ahead.
Hi there. I'm happy to meet...
Don't tell him what we're after.
Hi.
That's enough.
Howdy, partners.
Hi. I'm happy to meet you, too.
I'm not.
We're prospectors looking for a couple of good helpers. How about joining up?
Well...
No thanks.
Okay, let's quit playing games. We know what you're after.
Maybe they could help. They're older and more experienced.
No way.
I think you ought to better join up. Or else we might have to...
Look out! It's a hawk!
Who cares about any dumb fool hog?
They tricked us.
We'll never run them down. We gotta take to the trees, like I seen Tarzan do. Grab a hold, Wally.
The little prince and Randy are being pursued by those evil prospectors. But I think the little ones are too smart, and the big ones are not so smart. Come back, or we cut the rope!
We can't make it!
We want that gold!
Yep, I know.
You're making a mistake!
You're making a mistake!
We're not gonna get gold. We're just going to Randy's house for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Peanut butter?
Sorry, Wally.
It's another one of their tricks! Come on back here, you kids!
Now it's our turn!
No, wait. We don't mean any harm.
We never found any gold before. We just want to be partners.
We'll even be junior partners.
Hope it rains tomorrow.
Looks awful clear.
Can't find that pot of gold without a rainbow.
I haven't any gold on my planet, but I have everything I want.
Well, on this planet, you can't get anything without gold.
Big mistake letting them see us. We gotta follow them on the sly tomorrow.
You really come from outer space?
From planet B612. It's awful small and far away. It gets a little lonesome up there sometimes, so I grab flaming comets that go streaking by, and they take me all over space. I've been to the Crab Nebula, and the Andromeda Constellation, and the Corona Borealis. I've been to blazing hot planets, and ones that were ice cold, and some that were all rock or gas or water. Oh, I've met some very strange, but really interesting people out there.
Wow, after I'm rich, I'm gonna travel all over space just like that.
Well, it's very nice to visit other planets, Randy, but it always feels good to get back to your own world.
Do you have to keep going back to your planet?
To look after my volcanoes, and my baobab trees, and especially my rose. You can't forget things that love and depend on you.
I think we got company again.
They're very determined.
Gooch, I think this is another one of your dumb fool ideas. It ain't gonna work.
Sure it will, Wally. It's an old trick George Washington used to beat the redcoats.
Okay, let's push a bush.
We've been following them kids for hours, and my feet hurt. Ain't we ever gonna get to that gold?
Let's grab them.
They won't tell us nothing. We gotta follow them on the slide.
Maybe you're right for once, Gooch. Like I always say, brains will win out every doggone time.
Let's go.
I'm the brains. Let me lead.
Hey, you two fellas! You could make better time if you got rid of those bushes!
It's just a thought.
We see you! You okay? Okay.
You know, Wally, I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Stop thinking. Just pick them up and lay them down.
Gotcha, Wally! Oh,
Heave! Heave!
oh. That was mighty kind of you.
We'll split that gold 50-50.
Hell,
It's just beans. Thanks. It's good.
I wonder what our two friends are having for supper.
yuck.
Taste?
Hi there.
Finished your supper already?
Let's invite them over. Come on over.
We take that real kindly of you, partners.
It's just beans.
But awful good.
Want more? Okay.
We don't expect grub for nothing. Deduct it from our share of the gold.
If we ever find any gold.
I think we will. We make a real good team. You fellas know where the gold is, and we know how to get it out. We just gotta stick together real close from here on.
I know what those two are dreaming about. All the candy they're gonna buy with that gold. Well, I'm gonna live like a real king when I get my gold. I'm gonna have my own private airplane and fly all over the world to all them glamour places I've been read to about. And I'm gonna go off on them big ships for fancy pleasure cruises to South Seas Islands like all the millionaires do. I won't do nothing but eat and sleep and have fun.
There's no rain, so no rainbow. It's gotta rain again.
I hear water.
It's raining up ahead. Oh, boy. Come on, guys.
There's 2 rainbows.
Which one is the pot of gold at the end of?
Maybe it's in the water.
Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Is that what you come looking for? You've been chasing a fairy tale.
Well, maybe it was just a fairy tale, but it's no worse than yours about coming from outer space.
I did, from up there.
You gotta be rich to travel like that.
I'm not rich, Randy.
Well, we all did a lot of traveling the last couple of days, and none of us are rich. But we did find all this water we didn't know was here, and water is worth about as much as gold in these parts. So I guess we're all a lot richer in another way.
Now we can start a sawmill with all the power from this waterfall.
And I guess I'm rich, too, because I found a good new friend like you. I don't care what planet you came from. You're okay, little prince.
I sure wish I could take you back to my planet, Randy.
But of course, the little prince could not take the other boy far off into space with him, and he didn't know what an exciting new adventure awaited him on the strange alien planet of Croton when he caught a flaming comet and flew away that night. I will tell you about that one very soon, mon ami. You will join the little prince then, oui? You will enjoy it, I promise you. Au revoir.
He comes from somewhere, a world